I know you mad. So everybody, I got a special guest in the house today because our government is shut down, and I don't know if any of you guys understand what government shutdown mean. I was talking to somebody today, and they actually said they didn't feel that the government was shut down. I said, okay, I got it. You know, so maybe
can you? I hate to interrupt you, but can you elaborate on that just a little bit more? That they didn't feel.
They said it didn't feel as if the government was shut down.
What do they do?
They retired.
Oh, okay.
They retired, and I can see what they're saying. You know, I think if you're out of touch and you're not receiving anything from it, you can almost maybe not. Knowing the government is shut down now, I think in about a week or so you'll probably start feeling it more and more the more longer it goes, but that's how it is. So without further ado, we want to welcome our Congresswoman Shontel Brown to our program. So I saw you out this weekend and I talked to you and I said, you know, you should come on the show and I'll let you just rant. I know you mad. I said, I know you mad. Yeah, close the government down and all of this.
That is an understatement.
And then tell us what's happening up there in D.C. and how did we come to this government shutdown?
So let's just start with the fact that when Trump was sworn in January 20th, he has been shutting the government down little by little already. And he said on the campaign trail that he was going to be a dictator on day one. And I told people, I said, if you know a dictator on day one, they don't usually stop on day one. And so this is what we've been dealing with since January the 20th. This summer, the Republicans passed what you may have heard as their one big beautiful bill, which has now become a big ugly law. And what the big ugly law has done, and that was July 4th that it was signed into law by the president, it has cut $1 trillion to health care. So we're talking Medicare, Medicaid, and the Affordable Care Act, Obamacare. It's the largest health care cut in our nation's history. And that, so fast forward, September 30th, the last continuing resolution that we passed in March expired. And Democrats have taken the position of saying that, look, all those cuts that you made, we want you to cancel those cuts, because what's going to happen, people's premiums, deductibles, and co-pays are going to skyrocket. We're talking, in some cases, $700 per month. An increase, not the cost, an increase. $700 a month. Going to pay $700 a month or for health care or rent. They're going to forego health care. So that means